some DIY. You guys want the real secret to weight loss? You got. Oh, some espressos. I want to eat. Hey guys, good morning. Welcome back to my channel. It's Lauren, back with another What I Eat in a Day video. You guys seem to be loving the What I Eat in a Days, and honestly, I love filming them because it helps keep me on track and accountable all day. So thank you guys for keeping me on track. If you're new, hey, I'm Lauren. I'm a mom on a healthy living lifestyle journey here on my channel. I love to share what I eat in a days, healthy recipes, meal planning and grocery hauls, as well as some motherhood lifestyle and motivation videos. I'm currently on a health journey to lose 150 pounds, and so far I am 75 pounds down using the WW Blue plan, as well as double tracking calories for a calorie deficit. Basically, it just makes sure I'm eating enough throughout the day, because sometimes on WW I can eat too few calories and then I end up stalled out with my weight loss. So let's jump right into it today. I am hungry. We've had a late start to the morning. It's already 10:30. I kind of was able to sleep in this morning, which is shocking. I don't think I have slept till 9 o'clock. How old's my child? In 3 years? But my husband is working from home today, so he didn't have to leave early for his commute, and I was just wiped out. We had family visiting over the weekend, and then yesterday I spent all day deep cleaning our house, getting everything back in order, doing tons and tons of laundry, just getting us reset for the week. But yeah, so I've just been tired and wiped out. So my husband got up with Lila this morning and got her like a snack, and they played for a while so I could sleep in, but now we're like up, ready to go. Lila is already eating. Hi, Lila. Good morning. Hi. That's my daughter, Lila. She's 3. We do have a little bit of a busy day today. I mean, we're kind of chilling, playing. I got a lot of our need to do around the house stuff done yesterday, but Lila has ballet tap class today. She's so excited. This is only her 2nd week of class, but she's been loving being with her class of girls and her teacher and just having some fun social interaction finally. So anyway, a little bit of a busy day, but let's get started with some breakfast. I'm hungry. She's eating some toast and fruit. So I've already had 1 tumbler full of plain water this morning. I do try and get about 100 ounces of water in a day. That's my daily water goal. Sorry guys, someone was done with breakfast, so I had to mom life pause and get her all situated. But now mommy's hungry, and story of my life, you're already done eating and I haven't even started cooking yet. So we'll see how this goes. All right, guys, I am gonna get my breakfast rolling. I also am gonna mix up my lemon water with my probiotic, prebiotic wellness powder. But yeah, we're just gonna take you guys along with us as we eat today and share everything. I do think I have a really fun activity / dessert for us today. Lila loves to bake with me. Do you love to bake? Yeah. So this one's not really baking. I think we're gonna do some DIY ice cream. It's been kind of rainy, gloomy out, so we're gonna try and get some sunshine, go play outside for a bit after breakfast, and then I think we'll keep that activity for afterwards. But we're gonna take you guys with as we make our own peanut butter banana chocolate chip nice cream, and we'll have that for dessert tonight. So this is just water with some fresh lemon slices, and then I mixed the water with a scoop of the TEAMI Gut Love Probiotic Prebiotic Wellness Powder. Ooh, guys, I've been loving having this in my daily routine, and I love using this infuser bottle with lemon water in particular because you never get any seeds or pulp that surprise you and come through. and it just makes such a nice refreshing drink. And I just leave the lemons inside all day and refresh the water and ice as needed. Well, now that it's like 11 o'clock, let's figure out some breakfast. This is gonna be a heavier breakfast. I'm just gonna do a brunch meal instead of breakfast and lunch. I'll probably do some sort of a snack later to make sure I'm spacing my calories and points out throughout the day. That's also something that I work very hard at with my health journey, is eating throughout the day and not just skimping by on water and coffee all morning and then having a massive meal at night. That just doesn't work for me and my metabolism. I try to space mine out throughout the day, so we gotta get eating. I'm gonna have a breakfast scramble today, so some hash browns, some peppers, eggs, salsa, cheese. Just have that, maybe a side of fruit. And then I don't know yet about this afternoon. I have a meal plan for dinners this week, which is always good. I've been struggling to just like sit down and plan everything out and be prepared the last couple weeks. So hopefully I'm back on track with that. It always makes my journey go smoother. So I do have a plan for dinner. And again, I think we're gonna make that fun dessert with Lila as an activity this afternoon. So I just went in with a little spray of avocado oil. Oven turned on. And a cup of hash browns. And then I'm also going in with a cup of this pepper and onion blend. This is so great. It's just a quick freezer, easy to have on hand option. I do like to meal prep at the beginning of the week. I do prep a lot of like onions and peppers usually, but again, I've been a little bit off my meal prep game. It's just, I needed a break from having every meal of the evening planned out all the time. I got worn down by it. So I'm back on track though now, but this was something I picked up the last couple of weeks. So nice to have peppers and onions that are ready to go and cook up so fast. Great for breakfasts. Get some extra veggies in there without all the prep work and extra dishes. And that is good by me. All right, and I just seasoned it up a little bit. Salt, pepper, chili lime seasoning, and garlic powder. Not a lot of salt, guys. I guess I do need a Trader Joe's run at some point this week. I need more salt, like I mentioned, but also these are those Ore-Ida hash browns. If you guys notice, they get super soft when you cook them. I don't know if I'm doing it wrong, but they almost end up like mashed potatoes instead of shredded hash browns. I don't know. I really like the Trader Joe's version, to be honest, so hopefully I make it back there this week and I can restock on those items. Since I'm doing a combo brunch today, I definitely have the points for some avocado. Ooh, that was a good one. Avocado I will weigh out though, because I find it's more accurate. You get way more avocado for your points on WW when you weigh it out versus going by like a half of an avocado. So weigh it out, you get more. Just doing a couple over easy eggs. I just did, again, a little squirt of that spray avocado oil in the same pan that I had the hash browns in, so it already has some flavor. And I'll give them a super quick flip just to make sure the whites are cooked, but I like my yolks runny. 2 tablespoons of shredded cheddar cheese. This is just full fat cheese because that's what I buy for my family. I just count the points, and honestly, it helps me use up my 38 points a day because I do sometimes struggle to eat them all because I'm not a big snacker. And here is breakfast. Hash browns and peppers, 2 eggs, 2 tablespoons of cheddar cheese, 2 tablespoons of fresh salsa, 65 grams of avocado, 63 grams, it was right around there. And then 3 points worth. And then some fresh cherries. I love that it's fresh cherry season. It's also fresh peach season here in Georgia. And I think we're going peach picking this weekend, which is gonna be super fun. You guys want the real secret to weight loss? Have a toddler, and then you'll never eat warm food again. My food's finally done. Lila asked me to make her scrambled eggs too. I want to eat. So while her eggs cook, I'm gonna have standing breakfast at the island. Hopefully, we'll see. My eggs probably aren't running anymore. They've been sitting so long on the warm hash browns that they've mostly cooked through. Oh, there's a little. Well, we'll take it. It's really good either way. Well, now that it's noon and I've finally eaten and had some water and my probiotic and all that, I need some coffee because I'm still tired. Even though I got to sleep in, I almost feel more tired today because I slept in. Do you know what I mean? And it probably doesn't help that it's noon and I haven't had any sort of caffeine yet. My barista is ready to go. Let's go make some coffee. You got?
I got espressos.
Oh, some espressos? Yeah, mommy wants 2. I need a double shot today.
Here you
All right,
go.
thank you.
1 espresso.
2 espresso.
2 espresso.
All right, yeah. So we're just gonna brew up some espresso and then I'm gonna let it cool in the fridge and make it into an iced latte. Can you help me? One at a time. Okay, lock it up. Great job, now back up.
How do you see that?
Number 2.
Number 2.
So today I'm just using the Virtuo Voltesso pods. They are a lighter roast. They come in at a 4 if you guys are an espresso people. I actually have heard that it's the lighter roast espressos and coffees have more caffeine in them because they're not roasted as long. So I always found that very interesting because it's the dark stuff that tastes so bold, but the lighter stuff is what has more caffeine. Hello. I'm gonna let this cool and then we're gonna turn it into an iced latte. Keep an eye on that, would you? Well, our time playing outside was short-lived. It got pretty gloomy pretty fast, so we're supposed to get some rain this afternoon. But we're back inside. Lila's taking some quiet time because we're gonna have to go get ready for dance pretty soon, and I'm having my coffee, finally. Keeping it pretty simple today, so I just had those 2 shots of espresso that I threw some ice in. I did 2 tablespoons of the Chobani coffee creamer in sweet cream. 2 tablespoons is 2 points, and then I just topped it off with almond milk, which will be 1 point, so a 3-point coffee. It turns out so light on camera, but it's because this coffee creamer, which is my absolute favorite, it's made with real cream, real sugar, so it does definitely turn the color of your coffee pretty light, even with only measuring out 2 tablespoons. But I love that it's real cream, real sugar, and still I feel like 2 tablespoons is plenty to sweeten the coffee for me. I do like sweeter coffee, so this has been a great save because the sugar-free coffee creamers just don't sit right with my stomach a lot of the times. Same with the sugar-free syrups. I have used them both in the past, but I just feel like they don't work well for me personally, and I feel like I always can taste that like sugar-free aftertaste. So I do the 2 points for the 2 tablespoons with this one, and I'm good. I got my sweet coffee, not too many points. Yum. Hey guys, okay, the day got away from us. We did some playing and we watched a little movie, and then Lila went to
dance class.
Lila went to dance class. She had ballet tap today, so now we just got home. She's having a little snack, and then we're gonna start making our fun dessert that we're gonna have tonight. Are you gonna help? Okay. All right, y'all, and here is a little snack plate. I'm gonna have this really quick before Lila and I start our ice cream making, and then we'll have dinner in a little while. So I'm just gonna have something in between. Since I did a brunch today, I have a lot of points left, and knowing what we're doing for dinner, I'm never gonna make it to my points and calories if I don't try to space out something now. So I'm having an apple and carrots. Those are both gonna be 0 points. I have 2 Old Wisconsin turkey sticks. I have 10 grams of cashews, a original mini Baby Bell cheese, and 10 honey wheat pretzel twists. So yeah, there's my little snack. I mean, this comes in at a lot of points for a snack. It's definitely a lunch meal replacement. That's how I eat it. So yep, snacky lunch plate, charcuterie plate, whatever you want to call it. Delicious. Okay guys, so I'm gonna get started making our peanut butter chocolate chip nice cream. And I've never made this before, but I have seen the recipe a few times and I thought it'd be really fun to do with Lila. She, however, is a little bit grumpy post our crazy day in dance, so she's getting changed. She might join me for when we do her decorating, as she calls it, putting in the chocolate chips and peanut butter. So I'm gonna go ahead and get the base made, and literally all you need is frozen bananas. And I don't know about you guys, but having a toddler around, I'm buying bananas because there's weeks that she eats them and then there's weeks that she doesn't, but I never know until after I buy them. So sometimes we have bananas, as they start getting overripe, I automatically will peel them and put them in a gallon freezer bag, and I just keep adding to this bag over the course of a couple weeks while we have overripe bananas, and then I'm able to use them in bulk and either make muffins or banana bread, or we're gonna try this banana and ice cream now today. So for today's recipe, I'm gonna use 4 bananas. Most of the recipes I have found on Pinterest are pretty general. I will link the one I'm following down below, but honestly guys, it's blend frozen bananas, add mix-ins. Sometimes we add some almond milk to thin it out a bit. So that's really it. That's all it is. But I did find how cute are these little ice cream containers. I found this one is a Koji brand. I think I found it on Amazon. I'll link it down below for you guys if I can find a link for it. But it's the perfect shape container. It is an ice cream container, and it's a nice small size, so I could just make a small batch of this to keep in the freezer. We don't have a ton of it around. It'll fit easily in my freezer with everything else I have stuffed in there right now. But it's the perfect shape, so you can use an ice cream scoop and actually scoop it out. So this is what I'm gonna be putting it in. We're gonna go ahead and get it made up in our container, and then we freeze it for a few hours so that later tonight they'll be ready to have for dessert.
I got the taco cakes.
Lila's gonna tell us our ingredients. We need, what are these?
Banana.
Frozen bananas. And then we're gonna use a little bit of almond milk, and we're only gonna add it a little at a time until we get the consistency that we want. And then after we have the banana ice cream made, hang on, we're gonna put it into the container, like a small layer of it, put in some of the mix-ins, another layer of it, mix-ins, and then we'll swirl them together. So what's the first mix-in? You know these, what are we putting in?
Chocolate chips.
Chocolate chips. So I just have, you can have one, that's fine. So these are just mini chocolate chips. I measured out half a cup, so that'll be for the whole recipe. I'm hoping to get 4 servings out of this. So I'm just gonna add all the ingredients into a recipe in the My WW app, and then divide it by 4, and that's how I'll get the number of points that we need. Obviously bananas are 0. You're gonna have points for the mini chocolate chips and very minimal points. For this, we're using the PB Fit powder today to make some peanut butter to swirl in, and I'm gonna make it on the thicker side. That's what's nice about using the PB Fit. I've started like practicing using this in some different recipes, and it works really great. As a peanut butter replacement, it's way less points, and you can also control the consistency. So if we want something that's gonna be more of a peanut butter swirl in the ice cream, we're just gonna make it a little thicker. Stop eating my chocolate chips. We're not gonna have any left for the ice cream. So here is 4 bananas. I just kind of ripped them into chunks. So we're gonna put them in the blender. You put one in? Apparently it's best if you have your bananas chopped into like slices and then frozen because it blends faster. But honestly, guys, we're blending bananas. There's not a lot of science involved in this. Okay, so I have our bananas in here, and I'm just gonna pulse these a few times before adding in a tablespoon at a time of some plain unsweet almond milk. We're just gonna do this again. Wait. Cooking with toddlers, guys. So many fingers. Okay, and then we're gonna pulse, pulse, pulse. Okay, so I went in with 2 tablespoons of almond milk. Lila, hit the 1. See the number 1? The number 1. Definitely needed more almond milk. Okay guys, it's getting there. I added a little bit more almond milk, and you guys know I don't play by the rules, so we're adding a touch of vanilla. That's good.
You have to mix it.
Are we experimenting? Tell everybody we don't really know what we're doing. We're just playing around, having fun, and hopefully it'll come out as ice cream. Now we're looking good. Look it. That looks like some soft serve ice cream, doesn't it? So we actually added some peanut butter powder right into our blender. It gave it a really nice flavor of this banana peanut butter. The banana on its own, I mean, some people, if you really like banana, it's good. But to me, it kind of just tasted like frozen overripe banana. So adding a little vanilla and a little peanut butter powder really helped. I put about 4 tablespoons in there of the peanut butter powder. And then this is an additional 2 tablespoons of the peanut butter powder with 1 tablespoon of water, and we're just gonna like keep mixing until we get like a thick drizzle. Lila's mixing up our peanut butter drizzle. It's looking good. You don't want it too thick. You want it to be able to run a little bit so we can swirl it through. Ooh, smells like peanut butter, but way less points and calories. We're about halfway. Lila, you ready to do the chocolate chips?
Yeah.
Sprinkle, sprinkle.
I watch you as you drive. Do you know I'm looking? And I can't help but smile. Do you know how much I love you? You put my favorite song on. I put my feet up, and we just sing along. And I can't help but feeling, just loving this moment.
Okay, layer number 2.
Forever, I'm loving this moment. Can we stay here together? If I could stop the time, don't you know that I would?
It does look like ice cream, you're right.
Just loving this moment. Can we stay here forever?
This was fun. Did you like doing this? Is that a fun activity? We could make all sorts of flavors. We could do chocolate or one of the fruits in there. That'd be fun.
Or vanilla.
Okay, so we got our 2 layers, and I'm just gonna come in here.
You don't know I'm looking. With you, everything's complete. Do you know how
It's getting a little
much
melted
I
though. We gotta
love
get it in the
you? I put
freezer.
your favorite song on.
Freezer. Let it freeze for a couple hours. So we're gonna check out how the ice cream did a little bit later tonight. Now I'm ready to start making my family dinner, and tonight is pizza night. I've shared these pizza bombs on my channel once before. I will link the video in the iCard above if you want step-by-step directions. It's so easy. Basically, you make 2-ingredient dough, which is an equal part. I do equal parts. That's always worked out for me. I know some people play with the ratios, but I like to do equal parts. That's what's worked best for me. Of self-rising flour and plain non-fat Greek yogurt. So for tonight, I'm gonna mix up 1 cup and 1 cup to make my dough. I'm gonna separate that dough ball into 8 equal pieces, and then each of those pieces is going to get stuffed with a little bit of cheese and a little bit of turkey pepperoni. I'll leave a few just plain cheese for my daughter. And then we're putting them in the air fryer. And they cook for about 10 minutes at 400 degrees. They get crispy and crunchy on the outside. And when you pull them apart, best cheese pull ever. So delicious. And then what we do is we dip them in some 0-point marinara sauce, and then we will do a big salad on the side. So that's our little twist on pizza night. I'm gonna whip these up and I'll share them with you guys when we're done.
I'm somewhere in the middle, try to find myself again. But life is one big riddle of the future and what's been. Guess it's the way it goes, and I will never know why you let me go. Look to the left, look to the right, nothing can stop me in the night, like I am leaving all the bad stuff and trying to remain so strong. I know it's good if I'm alone. I got it, go, 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 running to better times. Go, 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 from my emotions I'll go, 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 running to better times, to better times, to better times, to better times, to better times. To better times, to better times, to better times.
And I actually made a double batch. Ooh, yum. I made a double batch because these I'm gonna let cool fully, and then I'm gonna put them in the freezer, and you can reheat them, and it's an easy, fast lunch or dinner prep. 1 batch is usually the perfect amount for my family of 3. Lila normally has 2, and Josh and I each normally have 3.
Look to the left, look to the right, nothing is stopping.
Okay guys, here's dinner. We have a couple pizza bombs, a nice big green salad with veg, and 2 tablespoons of the Bolthouse Farms Classic Ranch. Love this dressing. And then this is just some 0-point marinara. It's like tomato sauce from a can, and I just add seasonings to it. So there you go, that's dinner.
Go, go, running to better times, to better times, to better times.
just went off to bed. I am shamelessly watching Gossip Girl for like the 20th time over while I'm editing this video so I can get it out for you guys hopefully tomorrow. And yeah, so I hope you enjoyed following along my what I eat in a day on the WW Blue plan and counting calories for a calorie deficit. I ended up a little bit under tonight, which is something I'm trying to work against. I'm trying to meet my points and calories every day because I've noticed that's how I'm getting through the plateau that I've had recently. However, me sleeping in kind of had a trickle-down effect of the rest of the day. I honestly can't eat another bite. I don't want to eat, so I'm not going to eat. You know, that's like part of learning a new relationship with food. If you're not hungry, don't eat. If you are hungry, do eat. So I'm not going to push myself to eat it tonight. I just didn't have enough hours in the day. I, got going probably 3 or 4 hours later than I normally do. I didn't eat breakfast until after 10. Normally I'm eating with Lila around 7. So everything was just pushed back. So I have a few calories left over for the day, but it is what it is. We'll move on, and tomorrow will be another day. Anyway, thanks so much for joining me. Please make sure you hit the like button if you want to see more What I Eat in a Day content. And until next time, bye!
I always do.